Welcome to the late night podcast of the Culture Proof. This is part of my video diary late night podcast preceding the sighting of the UFO coast to coast on various AM affiliates. I am a huge fan of that show, so I must pay tribute to that. I was just thinking about the Cheesecake Factory, how they're not paying taxes, and that when you get the bill from Cheesecake Factory, you pay the sales tax. It could be up to 10% of the bill or more, and yet in the back room, they get a tax break for every slice that they cut um, uh, under a manufacturing clause. So I was thinking, you know, uh, when Cheesecake Factory moves to your town and it becomes hugely popular, and you know how Cheesecake Factory is so big and it really packs people in, it's really vibrant. But all of a sudden, as this Cheesecake Factory is getting immensely popular, the local government scratching their head, wondering why they have to start cutting the police budget, wondering why they have to start turning off more lights at night, wondering why they have to cut ambulance services. And meanwhile, everybody in this town where the Cheesecake Factory just opened is like so exuberant, and every Friday night is packing this incredible looking Cheesecake Factory with tons of business. Meanwhile, you know, they're laying off police officers, they're cutting the hospital budgets, teachers are going without pay increases year after year, and nobody knows what the heck is going on. But every Friday night, they're all meeting at this wonderful, beautiful Cheesecake Factory and just like eating it up. Have you ever thought about that? So, another thing about modern America nowadays is that, you know, um, before 9/11, what I remember what the mayor, Mayor Giuliani. I'm Canadian, so I'm not American, but I remember Giuliani. He made that city extremely safe. New York City. He made New York City extremely safe um, through all sorts of his crime fighting ideas, right? And and after he left, kind of I got the sense that like New York City went back to the way it was. You know, a lot of the things he put in place began to like be taken away or like be cut. But you know what happened in the meantime? In between was also 9/11. And so now to me, there's this confusion between the threat of terrorism, which which really involves like military combatants, right? ISIS, you can say ISIS are like soldiers of war with dog tags. And then, so that's terrorism. But then ordinary everyday crime has also gone up, right? So New York City has gone back probably, even though it's pretty safe still, um, it's not as safe as it was. Remember when they had that big campaign, I Love New York, and New York was so safe? I think crime has gone back up, but it's kind of like in the shadow of something so much bigger, which is terrorism, right? And if you take away terrorism, you'll find ordinary street crime has gone up. But some people say maybe it's due to sort of like the anxiety caused by terrorism. So the two are related. Yes, the two are related, perhaps because of that anxiety. And yet, one is a professional soldier who knows how to make bombs, and the other one is a street thug waiting to rob you outside of a 7-Eleven. So those two might be related, one causing the other, one, exaggerating the other, but nonetheless, they are both here. So that is the tribute to the upcoming show tonight on Coast to Coast, of which I am a huge fan. Bid you good night.